Hi everybody, CW here. Today I want to talk about the Lesser Banishing Ritual of Pentagram and why it is actually quite an important part of our daily working. Now, a lot of you will have seen this ritual, downloaded it, read it, and many are put off by the use of Judaic names and words in this, because it does make use of God names, Abrahamic God names, as well as portions of the Lord's Prayer. Now, we must bear in mind this comes from Golden Dawn. This originated from the Golden Dawn, and they were very Kabbalistic inclined with their ways of looking at things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run through it as it is and then explain to you how you can adapt this. And what I'll do is, after I've gone through this, I'm actually going to read a version that has been adapted for Egyptian practice, Kemetic practice, so that you can see how you can adjust this to actually suit your path. The most important thing to understand is what it is actually doing. What is the Lesser Banishing Ritual? The purpose of the Lesser Banishing Ritual. Now, if we look at this ritual, there's two distinct sections. The first section, the Kabbalistic cross, is actually an invocation of power. You are drawing on the power of the universe into yourself. The second part is creating a circle, placing watch towers at the circle like you would normally do in a circle, just differently worded, but I'll go through that as well. And then you're just closing off with a Kabbalistic cross again. So you are invoking power into you and creating a circle for protection. And that is why it's the banishing ritual of the pentagram. You are banishing energies to keep your energy up during the day. Okay, so I'm going to get into it now. The Kabbalistic cross. When you do this, there's a visualization that goes with this. You've got to see yourself going out up into the universe and going far, far past everything until you reach the all, which is the light energy. They say you should visualize a white, powerful light. Now, if you watch my video on the all, as well as my video on wisdom, information, wisdom, and knowledge, you will see from my point of view, this is going out, drawing on the information of the universe as well as the energy of the universe, and invoking this into you as a divine power. So how do you do this? Visualize white light, bring it down to third eye. As you reach third eye, you reverberate Ate. Ate is from the Lord's Prayer, for thine. You bring this energy down, solar plexus, Malkuth. Malkuth is the kingdom. I will show you this now in the Tree of Life as well in a bit. From there, you go up Vegevura, the power, Vegedula, the glory, Elohim, Amen, forever Amen. Okay, now if we look at the Tree of Life, it's very, very faint. I'm just going to try to get it here. We are drawing the energy down from Kether, the all, to Malkuth, the physical existence. From Malkuth, we are bringing in the power of Mars and the glory of Jupiter, and bringing this into our divine self at Tippereth, which is the beauty. That is our divine being. So we are bringing down the power to our physical existence, using power and glory to deify ourselves. We are invoking this power into us. We are creating ourselves as the power in our circle. We are deifying ourselves in this part of the ritual. Okay, so we're bringing this in. Okay, now once you've done the Kabbalistic cross, now you start your circle cast. Now your circle cast at the four corners, north, east, south, west, you reverberate God names. Now, in the original, these are Abrahamic words. For the east, you would be Yod-He, Vav-He. For the south, Adonai. For the west, I-He-Ye. And for the north, Ag-Yah. Okay, so you would do this, and while you're doing this, you would draw a banishing pentagram of earth, meaning you would start at earth, and banishing pentagram is like that. Okay, why a banishing pentagram and why earth? Okay, we are protecting ourselves for the day. We want to get rid of negative stuff influencing us, so we banishing. That is why we're banishing all the bad stuff. Why earth? Because this is for our mundane plane. It's for our daily life that we're going in on earth. So we're banishing all the negative from the earth that we walk in for the day. Okay. There is variations to this. If you're going to do spell working and you use this to open your spell, and you are doing workings where you want to bring stuff to you, then instead of the banishing earth, you would be doing an invoking earth ritual. And that's the lesser invocation ritual of the pentagram. The only difference between the two is the direction of the pentagram and obviously the intent that you're going to use it for. So, okay, now you've done this, you've reverberated the God names, you've drawn your banishing pentagrams, you've connected them in a circle around you. So now you're sitting in a cast circle. You've basically cast a circle. Now you finish this off, you do the Kabbalistic cross again. Atos, Malkus, Vegevura, Vegedula, Elohim, Amen. Then you state, for about me are the flames of the pentagrams. You're proclaiming, I have got my circle around me. And in the center stands the six-rayed star. You are the center of your circle. You have invoked this power in you. You are the six-rayed star, the God of your little universe that you've just created. And the six rays are the four directions plus up and down. So you are radiating in all directions. That is basically the lesser banishing ritual of a pentagram. You're empowering yourself to protect yourself for the day that you go in. Okay. Now, that is the original Northern Hemisphere. If you look at your circle cast, you're going east, south, west, north. Now, Northern Hemisphere circle casts are normally clockwise. This one is anti-clockwise. Why? It's banishing. Simple as that. You're banishing, so you're going against the energies. Southern Hemisphere, it's the other way around. If you're going to invoke, you're going to do clockwise. And if you're going to banish, you're going to do anti-clockwise. But yeah, it's the opposite. It's the opposite in the Southern Hemisphere. So, little nuance that you're going to change there is your directions. Always remembering it's going to be opposite to your normal circle cast because it's banishing. Okay, so now that is what ritual does for you. But like I said in the beginning, a lot of people do not like the Abrahamic connotations. Now, I've done a bit of a research in the week, and I came across a guy with a blog. I cannot pronounce his name. I'll put the link in after in the video in the comments down below. You can more than welcome to visit his blog. He's got a hell of a lot more of this, and it's very, very interesting. But what he's done is he's taken the meaning behind the lesser banishing pentagram and created an Egyptian version. Now, what's important to remember here is the Egyptians never practiced this. This is an adaptation of a Golden Dawn construct. Okay, so this is what he's done. I'm going to read it off, and you'll see by my actions how things come in. Entek pau, tasek hem, ta jeser, ta tawi nena, nejeher. And then when he does his quarters, instead of doing the the banishing pentagram of earth, he would actually draw an ankh. So he would go around, down, and across. And then he would put his hand through the ankh and state the element. So he does a God invocation, a deity invocation. He puts his hand through it and he says earth, fire, but in Egyptian. So this is what it sounds like, starting at east, going south, west, and north. Nud Jeru Ye Beta Nev. Nud Jeru Resu Ash. Nud Jeru Amenta Mu. Nud Jeru Menta Adonai. That's the 4 directions. And then when it comes to his placing of angels on the quarters that I skipped just now, I'll come back to that on the Golden Dawn one. He says, before me Hathor, mother of light, behind me Tahum of the setting sun, on my right hand Sekame, mighty lady of flame, on my left hand Hapive, the bull of the earth. And then when we say about us the flames of the pentagrams, he says, about me the flames, Sejet of the heaven of stars, and above me shines Tad Nuther, the star of deity. So you see, totally concept away from the Abrahamic. Just to get back to that I skipped about the pentagrams. After you've done your pentagrams on the Golden Dawn one, where you invoke your watchers on your quarters, you call in the angels. So it would be before me Raphael, behind me Gabriel, on my right Michael, on my left Uriel. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly run through it again quickly so you got the right order. Kabbalistic cross, quarters, pentagrams, God's names. When you've cast your circle, before me Raphael, behind me Gabriel, on my right Michael, on my left Uriel, for about me the flames of the pentagram, and in the column shines the 6-rayed star. Okay, so that is the Lesser Banishing Ritual of the pentagram. I will now go through, I'm going to enact the Golden Dawn version so that you can see how this actually all comes into play. Okay, I'm going to use my crypt notes. Okay, so visualization starts, go out, grab the white light, the energy of divinity, bring it into you. And you reverberate the names that gives them power. Okay, so here goes. Ate Malchus Vegevura Vegedula Elohim, Amen. To the east. Yodevave. To the south. Adonai. To the west. Ehaye. To the north, Agla. Before me Raphael, behind me Gabriel, on my left Michael, on my right Uriel, for about me the flames of the pentagrams, and in the column shines the 6-rayed star. Atos Malchus Vegevura Vegedula Elohim, Amen. And that's the Lesser Banishing Ritual of Pentagram. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like these videos, and I know that I can put much more of them on. Cheers for now.